we just would truly love to, share the real, true meaning of this mural, and just about our hope for peace and love despite the hatred that we all witness in the world, to somehow come together for the sake of our children.
My name is Leo Tanguma, and I'm a mural painter. When I was in the 5th grade in elementary school, I did some drawings on the blackboard about my classmates killing our town sheriff. So I got severely punished for that. But the reason I did that is because the sheriff in our hometown was a killer. He had killed, up to that point, 7 Mexican Americans, including 2 of my mom's cousins. And so later on, that was an attitude that I had, that I needed to see what's wrong in society and try and reflect it in my murals.
My father has been an artist all his life, and then, I grew up observing him do his artwork. I also, created artwork at, elementary school, things like that. And just using art, especially to give voice to different types of struggles and injustices, and also to give hope.
This is one of the pieces of my daughter at DIA. Look at that.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Fantastic.
That's the snow leopard.
Right. The DIA murals was a call for entries by the Denver Airport Commission. It was a feeling that I had that I wanted to give something to this city.
So my father and I painted murals way back in 1992 through 1995 at Denver International Airport.
I wanted to do a mural where people from any place could identify with the theme. So I designed the murals to have humanity represented by children from many nations around the world, dressed in the costume and traditions of those many countries.
In this painting of the other set of murals, we have the figure of war attempting to destroy peace. And even though children, or even, humanity, is in the midst of this terrible war with the destruction, they're dreaming of peace.
And on one, we called it, the one on the environment, we called it In Peace and Harmony with Nature. That was one set. The second set, we called The Children of the World Dream of Peace. And so again, you can imagine the smaller mural showing the destruction of war and the people living in the midst of the destruction of war. And how these kids are dreaming something. There's a little haze that comes out from their minds and goes fluttering around behind this war figure and goes on to the upper left and takes the colors, begins to take the colors of the rainbow. On the second larger mural, the colors of the rainbow engulf the whole mural. So that's what all the kids are doing, coming to the center with their load of weapons, of their swords, to be beaten into plowshares. And we call that mural The Children of the World Dream of Peace.
It wasn't until 2008 that a cousin told me they hate that mural. People hate that mural. They say you want 9/11 because of that figure of war. They say that in the Bible all these dirty animals are unclean. They say, why are you painting people in coffins? And, just on and on and on, where it became a terrible conspiracy that's actually worldwide now.
There's been conspiracy theories by many groups about the murals at DIA. And that these have been like wild accusations, idiotic accusations of people with terrible meanings and feelings towards the ideas that represented. For example, one minister, religious minister, called the murals satanic, and other such accusations that are terrible. So, but again, I think that they made me feel more assured about the ideas that I was trying to represent.
Yeah, I think rumors like that about the airport conspiracies and the mural conspiracies, they really seek to destroy the human connection, the human spirit. I want to create artwork that will bring us together so that we could see each other's human spirit and have that connection again.
Many airports that I've been through don't have murals or artwork that is socially conscious. So I felt that I was doing something that needed to be done as an opportunity to take the ideas that I have learned in my own community, right? A community that was aspiring for greater civil rights and cultural identity. That permitted me to share those ideas with the passers-by from almost any country in the world.
We were painting all night, all day, and then they had tours of people wanting to see the new airport being open. Literally hundreds of people were standing in front of us while my friend Cheryl Detweiler, incredible artist, and my father and I were painting, desperately finished a mural. And so we would like, okay, it's your turn, and go explain to them. And so finally all of our voices were like, we can't even talk. And so there was like children, there was senior citizens, all ages there in front of us. And they were like, I'm like, who would like to talk about the mural today? And so they would raise their hands and they would come up and they would explain the mural. It's like, oh, they're working for peace. They don't want the rainforest to burn. They don't want war. They would get the meaning like that. And it was just so natural without us saying not a word.
Well, my daughter has been the most important figure that I've ever painted with, because not only is she talented, but she's aware of our conditions, aware of our culture and our history. So it was not like a newcomer to painting meaningful murals, but somebody that had experience and feelings and talent. So you can imagine that I was so lucky in having that. A second person named Cheryl Detweiler painted with us also, and she was also a very good artist. So I had not only fantastically talented young women working with me, they brought me back to the spirituality of what we were trying to do.